here comes Lee for the beat. How do you do, mate? My name's Lexi. Wow, core blimey, you seem angry, so I'm gonna say ciao, goodbye for now, because I can't see how. I just can't see how this stuff can be appealing. It's a bodged set of words without any particular points or meaning. But it's been reaching out to so many. I haven't come here to argue with that. The effect it's having though, well, I'll let the fact some twat nicked my nan's handbag speak for that. Too much hip-hop these days seems to be a self-glorifying rhyme about violent crime and grabbing things that shine. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but that reminds me of a sparrow's frame of mind. You're only meant to commit crime to survive. It's not supposed to be a hobby or a way to kill time. I don't quite get the violence. It's both indiscriminate and mindless. I mean, I get the point of riots, the modern ones and the miners, who had every right to not remain in silence when they were faced by tyrants. But these guys are trying to make fighting look stylish, and upon that is where the problem lies. Music should be about creation, soul exploration and emotion inflation, so why are you preaching devastation within your verbal presentation? I don't know if you've heard, but music's life's sincerest inspiration, yet you're inspiring a generation to think it's cool to be cooped up in incarceration. But it isn't. It's rubbish. It was a place designed to punish, and it's hardly somewhere you can flourish. For example, take 19-year-old Joe, who honestly thought life was bling, guns and hoes. But now he's locked up, and he's dropped the soap. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Some big bloke's on the way to rape his little arsehole. He went into prison thinking he's a bad man, but when he came out, all he could say was he'd been had man. Now he's a shadow of his former self, a reclusive little sad man. Tears are streaming down his face, he knows it didn't need to happen. He was on a relentless quest for acceptance, this naive lad from Bristol. He ignored all of the deterrents and got caught out with a Smith & Wesson pistol. 6 long months within the judicial system. Confined between 4 walls? This lad was never made for prison. But he made his decisions and became a minion of narcissism. Now he's sat in some squalid conditions, wishing he'd just listened to his mum and dad while they were still willing to kiss him. He was risking everything, yet not winning anything. It's the price that he paid for being too menacing. And now he's just sat there. Sat there in his cell remembering memories of his mates and so-called enemies. He remembers back in the day when they were all friendly, playing football in the park and practising penalties. Now he's been scarred. Not only rectally, but mentally by the fella in the shower who didn't treat him gently. So why not take note? Learn a lesson. Don't pick up a gun, pick up a pen, because music's the world's most powerful weapon. Creating connections and seventh heavens? Hell, the sound of a saxophone gives me an erection, and if you look back, it was the blues that truly fought oppression. Punk, ska, swing, rock and roll, not once did I hear anyone say hose. At which point did De La Soul say you got to smack a waste man with a metal pole? I don't know how on earth it got here. But it's up to us to change what there is here and show them the love that's out there on this big blue sphere. Too many kids misinterpret conviction on the record with a conviction on their record, never realising the pen's mightier than the sword and it seems death goes over the head like an Airbus or a Concorde. Why not make your IQ grow? Stop talking about pinky rings, because when it really comes to bling, my bling is my heart and my sleeve, and it bleeds for the music I so desperately need.